Hello, today we're going to learn how to write the 8 basic character strokes for Chinese, as well as their names, and we're also going to learn the 4 basic rules on how to write the Chinese characters. Grab a pen and pencil and write down the strokes as I name them, making sure to note which direction they're supposed to be written in. After you see each stroke, pause the video to write down the stroke. The first stroke we're going to learn is Dian. Dian is often known as the dot because it's a dot, a short dot from the upper left diagonally down to the bottom right. The next one we're going to learn is Hung. Hung is a straight line from left to right. And then we have Shu. Shu is also a straight line except it's top to bottom. The next one is Go. Go is often found on the bottom of Shu. It connects to Shu and it just goes to the upper left. Just a little hook to the upper left. And then next we have T. T is a shorter stroke. It goes from the bottom left diagonally up to the upper right. And then we have Wan. Wan is a long stroke that goes diagonal from the upper right down to the bottom left. And then we have Pierre. It also goes from the upper right to the bottom left diagonally. And the difference between Pierre and Wan is that Wan is longer and it also is most of the time connected to another stroke in a character, which we will see later on. And then finally we have Na. Na is a long line from the upper left diagonally to the bottom right. And now that we've learned all the strokes, I should tell you that not all the characters contain all 8 strokes, but some do. And I'll show you an example of this is Yong. Yong does contain all 8 character strokes, and it's a good tool to practice your handwriting with. The stroke order is shown on the screen, so you can copy it down in your notes in the correct order. I recommend doing this to practice your handwriting. Since it contains all 8 strokes, it's very useful. Now that you've learned some basic strokes, let's learn some basic rules to use those strokes in. The first rule is you write the top of the character and then the bottom of the character. A good example of this rule is the character Cao. As you see, it starts at the top and goes to the bottom. The next rule is inside to the outside. So this character starts out with drawing the outside, but it can't finish it until it does the inside of the character. The next rule is left to right. This character, Ni, demonstrates left to right rule. And then we have horizontal and then vertical, as shown in Shi, the horizontal line and then the vertical line. After learning those 4 basic rules, now you might be able to see why Yong is written in the way that it is written. As you can see, when it starts off, it does start at the top of the character with Dian, and then it goes down with Hung and Shu, which is another rule of horizontal then vertical. And then the Hung and Shu part of the character is the middle. And then after that, it goes to the left and then the right with T1, Pie, and Na. Hopefully now that you've learned these rules, it makes more sense and you'll be more confident when you're approached with a new character that you're not sure what the stroke order is. Hopefully with these rules and these strokes, you'll be able to figure it out.